and hell, even Marty and Doc could even do cameo appearances right now while Doc's still around.
Right.
Because
that would be so awesome.
That would be sweet, But hey, that's us putting it out there in the universe, hoping that somebody's listening to this two fools out there, and hey, give us something else to look forward to.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Something else to kind of look forward to. There's been some rumors, or I shouldn't say rumors. There's just been some ideas floating around that. I don't know if you've been to Universal Studios. They have a Marvel section, but it's like comic book Marvel, not like MCU Marvel. And there has been some ideas tossed around that what if Universal were to cut their ties completely with that and completely transform that into DC and have a complete Batman area zone and a Superman zone, and you could do a Suicide Squad, you could do Aquaman, and just really, really go deep into really form a bond with DC and kind of build up from there.
Yeah, that would be a smart move on Universal Studios' part, and probably Warner Brothers. That would, of course, once again, it's two different studios that would have to work together.
Well, I think that's the only way you're going to take on fucking Disney. They're just so big.
Now, don't get me wrong. We love Disney, but competition is good. It keeps everything interesting. I mean, it's. Yeah,
it brings out the best in it.
Do you think
to put your best foot forward.
Without going back to the Cobra Kai thing, but do you think that right now the mouse might be kicking executives' asses, going around in an executive board, just why didn't you tell me that was out there? We could have put that on Disney Channel. Fuck you.
No, I don't think they wanted anything to do with that.
You don't think so?
No, I think they have enough on their plate.
Well, maybe. I mean, yeah, they do. I mean, come on. They Marvel, Star Wars. But, I mean, just look at what Cobra Kai did right now. It's one of the probably number one streaming show in the country, probably the world even. Because even, it reached as far as Europe and everywhere, People love The Karate Kid. It's an old school movie, So I'm just saying, I was just wondering if, if Mickey's having a session with all the executives, just going around, stand in line, punching them in the face as why didn't you tell me that was there? Hi-ya! Doing karate, kicking them or something.
Cobra Kai and I'm right in the nuts.
Yeah. Oh,
Cobra Kai.
That aligns right with our imperialistic view. No mercy.
No mercy.
Oh God.
Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, we have one big thing I want to get off my chest, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Somewhere out there in the world, there is somebody with a brand new $250 bicycle.
Somewhere
out. I hope that person wakes up infested with 1,000 fleas infesting their groin.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Whoever stole my fucking brand new $250 bicycle.
May the fleece of 1,000 camels infest your armpits and your groins.
That's right.
That's fucked up. Oh man. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny.
I want you to have an itchy butthole for the rest of your life that you can't sedate.
That the only way you'll ride that bike is by taking the seat off.
You're right, fucker.
That is fucked up, man. Yeah, no, I know having your shit stolen. I mean, damn.
I was pissed.
No, it does. You're angry. You feel violated. You feel like, what the fuck, man? I mean, it's you work hard for your things, and some asshole just comes over and, whoops, I need this.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I don't buy a lot of things for myself. I feel like the money in the house needs to go for the kids and my wife, and that's just kind of the way I've always been. But in this world of trying to step outside of the fitness protection zone and trying to get a little bit more healthy, I splurged and bought myself something, and
then some
some
asshole,
fucker took it.
some motherfucker or motherfuckerette. I mean, we can't discriminate. I mean, it could have been some motherfuckerette taking it too.
You know,
they're
I'm going
quite
to
as
say
capable.
probably not a motherfuckerette because it was a 29-inch bike, and most women aren't that tall. Most, there are some, but most of them are not.
Yeah, but if you're just gonna take it and sell it,
Right, true that.
I'm like, I don't discriminate. You know, like I said, hey, that's the whole thing about equality. You want equality, you have to take the good with the bad with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoever it was, fuck. You need to get punched in your fucking privates.
That is fucking
Seriously. That, I don't know. I was having a bad day to begin with. You know, I texted you. I was having a shitty day.
yeah.
And
I had no idea it was someone stole my bike type of shitty day, but
no, I was having a shitty day before that.
hmm.
Before all that, I don't know.
Yeah,
It was just a rough day.
well, last week was
And
like
then-
that for me, and it just continued to turn into a migraine. I carried it to the other job too, which, in fact, I ended up missing a day of work because it got to the point where I was wearing sunglasses at night,
Oh, Jenna gets them that bad sometimes.
and I was like, okay, no, I can't do this, and it was bad. So I just said, you know what, I may get in trouble. So I don't know. I go back tonight. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway,
Tell them to eat a fat fucking dick.
yeah, no baby Yoda
That-
dicks for you. You eat a big
No.
fat one.
That's right. Oh, speaking of fucking dick, did you hear? I don't know if you saw, but Ron Jeremy. Woo, boy, that motherfucker's in some trouble.
Okay. Well, what was that again?
You remember Ron Jeremy, the porn star? Well, he was arraigned in court, and
My earphones are acting up, and you're still there, but
Yep.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
oh no,
Okay.
fuck.
Okay, there. I heard this now. Okay. Okay, so what was that again?
So Ron Jeremy is in some serious trouble. We all know Ron Jeremy is the porn star.
Well,
He is,
old school. Yeah, he's the old school prick of pricks.
Right. So, anyways, he's been spending a lot of time in jail because he's got some charges of sexual misconduct against him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's gotten turned into rape charges, and sexual assault of 20 different counts.
Wow.
Plus, at least one of them is a 15-year-old girl. So, he's in some trouble. Hopefully, I mean, if he did it, he'll be in some trouble. I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he didn't do it. It's just that's some hefty shit to be looking at.
Yeah, that's some hefty shit. And of course, once, he's an old school name, that, well, I don't know. Porn industry back then,
That was a little different than what it is now.
Yeah.
They certainly didn't have PornCon like they do now in Vegas.
PornCon, porn awards, where it's almost like, I mean, actresses from porn transfer into mainstream media like nothing now.
Yep.
It's not a big deal. Back then, if you were a porn star or a porn actress, you were labeled as a dirty, scummy individual that,
And we loved you.
Well, of course, what did they say back in the day when the only way you could get porn, you didn't have access to smartphones, so you had to get it on cable.
Yep.
I used to hear that every time that there was a Christian convention in certain towns, the hotels subscriptions of porn, that skyrocketed. I'm like, I'm just saying. I'm like, anyway.
That's so fucked up.
It is, but it's also truth. I mean, I've always said the brighter the picture, the darker the negative. Anyway.
Hey, that's a good way of putting it. That
And
is a really good way of putting it.
that's an old school photography. If you ever had to develop pictures, you know about that. I mean, we don't do that no more because now it's instant selfie. You can, you know. All right. So what else we got going on, man?
Well, that's about all I had. I just wanted to really put out some things, right quick.
Right there, and
I don't know.
and tell whoever took your bike that karma's out there, and karma is
Yeah,
a motherfucking bitch. So be
yeah. I'm
careful.
not gonna go. I'm not gonna go press the issue or nothing like that. It's just, I don't know. It just sucked. But I don't know. Oh, I want to give a shout out to the boys over at Hot Works here in Wilmington.
No, nice.
Throughout this pandemic, um, they've been doing everything they can to make sure that their place is clean, uh, very very sanitized, and I don't know, just welcoming if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes when with this thing going on, it feels very. I mean, you kind of feel nervous about going someplace. I don't know. I know I do sometimes. Like I don't know if I want to go there. It's
Well,
we are in a pandemic, but the boys and girls over there have really, really, really taken their cleaning and their sanitizing to a whole nother level. And they're just making sure everybody knows what they're doing. They're not hiding anything. They're not they're not cutting corners. And here in Wilmington, gyms have now been allowed to be back open. So Planet Fitness is back open as well.
actually, Planet Fitness opened up just a few days ago, right?
Yeah,
Right. Because I got a text from Daycard. Well, I just came back from the gym, and I'm all like, was it packed? Are they socially distancing? I'm all asking all these kinds of questions because, well, I'm concerned. And, but yeah.
over at Planet Fitness, they did a really good job as well. It's a hell of a lot bigger than Hot Works is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Well,
so much bigger.
it's a different environment too. I mean, Hotworks is more about what, like the yoga.
Yeah, yeah, and it's individualized, so everybody, no more than two people in their own in their own little yoga or sauna.
Sauna, yeah.
So
So it's
you're
okay.
you're very you're very distanced. You're separated. Not only are you in your own sauna, but there's a door that separates you
Okay,
from anybody else.
so it was kind of like without even thinking about it, designed for
Yeah,
these moments.
yeah, it was.
I mean, so big
It
shout out
was kind
to
of designed
big
for it.
shout out to them. Big shout out to everybody that's listening to us. We thank you for always, just sticking around and I don't know, because
Loving us,
yeah,
loving
loving
us,
us.
and sticking with us.
Yeah,
Uh, and I don't know. I think we're fitting to come into. Uh, I think we as a podcast are going to be coming into our own. I think that's where it's starting to feel like it. But guys, we really need to focus hard on. We got to be kind to each other out here in this fucking world. This shit's getting ugly out there. Like, oh, getting so fucking ugly. And we really, really need to focus on being kind to each other.
it's kind of
I mean,
funny, a podcast called Cursory Overload telling you to be kind. What the fuck is
hey,
this? What
hey,
the fuck has this world come to?
just because we like to put things out there and say things in a different manner, we want you guys to be around to listen to us. We
That
want
is
you
true.
guys to be around
And we want
to
to be
respond and see how we can grow and see how far we're going to
exactly.
take this fucking
We want to be
this
around to talk
cursory
shit.
overload train.
The Cursory
How
Overload
about you?
experience. Yeah.
The cursory overload express. Boop boop. Plowing
Uh,
through your butthole every week.
Well, so much for. Well, all right.